We had a second fridge in the garage. It was the kind stocked with sodas, sports drinks, and leftovers my mom swore we'd finish, but never did. The type of fridge you visit out of habit, late-night cravings, summer afternoons, or boredom. That day was nothing special. I wasn't expecting anything out of the ordinary, but the second I stepped into the garage, everything changed. There's this weird thing that happens when you sense danger before your brain catches up, like your skin knows before your eyes do. The air felt electric, cold, heavy. The hairs on my neck prickled like static. I froze. My eyes drifted toward the basement stairs. They were in the far right corner, just behind the fridge, descending into shadow. That bulb down there hadn't worked in months, so the stairs were a dusky tunnel, almost black. And that's when I saw him. Just for a second. It's clear as day. A man standing 3 steps from the bottom, red and white striped shirt, still as stone. He didn't move. They didn't speak. They just stared straight up at me. My breath caught in my throat. I didn't scream right away. I couldn't. My brain was trying to make sense of it. Was it a mannequin? A trick of light? Was someone messing with me? But there was nothing playful in the way he stood there. He wasn't hiding. He wanted me to see him. Then, instinct kicked in. I screamed and ran inside, slamming the door behind me so hard the glass panel rattled. My mom came rushing in, already asking what happened. I told her, voice shaking, about the man, about the shirt, about the way he looked at me without looking at me, like he already knew me. She didn't laugh. She didn't even hesitate. Instead, she looked at our golden retriever, who had followed me to the door, and said, "Go see." She opened it, and he darted toward the stairs like he understood. I waited. 5 seconds. 10. Then, a yelp. Not a bark. Not a growl. A short, sharp cry that ended too quickly. Then silence. My mom turned pale. She grabbed her phone and called my grandpa, who lived a few houses down. He arrived minutes later, shotgun in hand. No questions, just action. That was his way. He went down there alone, slow and steady. We heard his footsteps descend the wooden stairs. One creak, then another. It was agonizing. Minutes passed. Then, more minutes. Finally, he called out, "Nobody's here." But something had changed. When he reached the far room, the one furthest from the stairs, the coldest room in the whole house, he stopped talking. My mom called to him. No answer. Then he came back up slowly, holding the dog by the collar. He was just sitting there, Grandpa said. Didn't move. They didn't bark, just staring at the wall. That wall. That room. I never liked it before, but after that day I avoided it altogether. The rest of the basement got used again. We stored old holiday decorations, laundry baskets, and even my bike down there during the winter. But that room? It became a running joke in the family. Freddy Krueger's room. My mom started calling it that because of the striped shirt. We'd laugh about it, kind of. But we never stepped inside again. Even years later, after our dog passed, he made it to 17, we still felt something there. If I had to grab something near the stairs, I'd find myself glancing toward the darkness and expecting movement, half hoping to see nothing, half dreading that I might. Sometimes, when we had guests, I'd mention it. Most would laugh. Some wouldn't. A few told their own stories, things they'd seen as kids, feelings they couldn't explain. One even said he remembered seeing someone in our garage once, years ago, just before I had. But I never knew if he was being serious or just playing along. Here's the thing. No one got hurt. No doors were slamming shut on their own. No apparitions in the mirror. No demonic voices whispering in the dark. But I saw a man. And that dog, who never barked, never yelped, never made a sound, he felt it too. He reacted. That's what makes it real. Not the fear, not the image burned into my brain, but the fact that I wasn't alone. That basement still exists, although we no longer live there. Sometimes, I wonder if anyone else has seen him. Suppose he's still standing there, halfway in shadow, waiting.